Hello everyone! Welcome to Craft to Exiles 2. This is episode 51 of our Let's Play series for Minecraft Java. And in this episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of experimentation because, yeah, the mana enchanter is a little confusing. So, I thought I understood how it worked, but it goes even further than that. So, I was doing some testing in between episodes because one of our videos had some comments about it, so I decided to do some testing because I wanted you guys to know exactly what you can and can't do with the mana enchanter. So yeah, so we're going to be doing some testing because I want you to see. All right, so this sword has enchantments on it. These boots have enchantments on it. Okay. This does not have enchantments on it, and neither does this. Okay. Now I want you to see something real quick. So we're going to insert this pitchfork into this enchanter. Or, sorry, anvil. Alright. So when I put this smite... When I put this smite for fire aspect in there, it says it would put both of them on there. See that? If I use the anvil. Alright. If I put this in there, knockback and unbreaking, then it will apply it directly to it. And if I put both books, it would put all of it on there, right? Right. Okay. And of course, mending, it would put mending on it. Okay? Alright. Now that we've figured that one out. And then this is mending, of course, right? And then if I put this on there, it's not going to apply anything because these are weapon enchantments. And if I put this on there, it's only going to put unbreaking because that's the only applicable enchantment. Alright, so we're going to go and do some enchanting with the mana enchanter because I want you guys to see how this all works, okay? Okay, this is the mana enchanter. If you try to put something that's enchanted onto the mana enchanter, it won't work. So it's armor, it's just going to trade it out. If it's a weapon, it just won't let you put it on there. So all I'm doing is right clicking on the mana enchanter. That's all you have to do to put something that you want to be enchanted on there. For instance, I'm going to click this on there. See, it has no enchantment on it, so it'll allow us to put it on there. All right, this is important that you understand this. So this tunic, we can enchant it. See that? It didn't try to put it on. Instead, it put it on the mana enchanter because it doesn't have an enchantment on it. All right. Okay. Now that we've ascertained that, you cannot enchant something that's already got an enchantment on it. With the mana enchanter, it won't let you. All right. So, we're going to put these up so we don't mess with them. Okay. So, actually, I want to show you this. So, this right here, this is my test subject. You notice it has smite and mending on it, right? Well, I used this book to enchant this on the mana enchanter. Notice on this book, smite 4 is on the top, and then below it is fire aspect. Okay, so why didn't it put both on there? Well, that's because the mana enchanter picks the first applicable enchantment from a multi-enchant book to apply to the item. It will not put multiple enchantments. Okay. However, you can double it up. So, if we want to enchant this pitchfork, I'm going to put it right there, right? So, if I put this on there, it's going to put mending on for sure. Okay. If I put this on there, it's only going to put the top one, which is smite 4. It will not put fire aspect. So we're going to put it right there. You can have up to 4 of these books, okay? Because there's 4 spots. Now this book is going to be knockback. It's going to put knockback on. It will not put unbreaking. It'll put knockback. All right? All right. So once you got your books placed, then you click it. it makes a noise, and then it draws the mana, and it does it. That whooshy sound means it's done, and you can pick up your enchantment books. Okay? Alright. So, let's look at the result. Mending, Smite, Knockback, just like I said. Right? It takes the top enchant from each book, and it applies it. It does not apply all the enchantments from the book. But you can use books that have multiple enchantments on them, but it will only read the top enchant and apply it to whatever it is you're enchanting. This is just the way it is. I have no idea why it does this. I don't know if it's a config setting or whatever. But I just wanted to show you guys, you cannot enchant something that's already enchanted. You can't tier up an enchantment because it will physically not allow you to click the enchanted item onto the mana enchanter. Okay, so we're also going to talk about books. So you're probably thinking, well, that's okay because we can just make books, right? You can't make books. It won't let you put a book on the mana enchanter. It won't let you. So you cannot make books. So that is how the mana enchanter works. Obviously, having single solitary enchantments on books is the best way to go, but you know. Also, you can only have 4. I don't think you can have multiple enchantments in one of these spots. But we should probably test it out to find out. So we're going to come over here and we're going to grind off. Well, I guess we'll grind off this one. We're going to grind off that. And we're going to come back up here and we're going to re-enchant this. And this time we're going to put all the books on one square and see what happens when we do that. So we're going to put that, that, and that. And we're going to click it and see what happens. It's really important to testing these things out because, you know, mods are always in flux and always changing. And you can't rely on what you read on a wiki sometimes. Alright, so picked our books up. Now let's see what it did manage to get. So it looks like you can put as many enchantments as you want. You see it read all the books. So we've got Smite, Knockback, and Mending. All from this one. Okay. So now we know that you can have as many books on here as you want. You just toss them down. I don't know if there's a limitation. We should probably test that out. I don't know if I have that many things that can go onto this trident, but we'll see. We're going to grind this off. And we're going to go see if we can get a whole bunch more books that can go on this trident. Because we have already ascertained, right, that it can only keep the first enchantment. So we can use that to our advantage. So it can have sharpness, smite. Of course, not at the same time, obviously. We can have knockback, fire aspect, looting, sweeping edge. I do have a sweeping edge book. I have an impaling book too, I think. So let's see if we can find impaling. There's our sweeping edge. Let's see about impaling. Do we have impaling? We have impaling 3, which I guess is fine. Yeah, we'll just go with Impaling 3, I guess. Doesn't look like I have any higher ones. I don't think I could put anything else on it. I don't know if you can put piercing on it. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. Okay, so we're going to do this amazing test and see what happens. And see how many enchantment books it'll allow us to put on there. Now keep in mind, like I said, it's only going to put the first most applicable enchantment on the item from the book. So we're going to toss all these books, right, on here and see what it decides to put on. There might be a cap on how many enchantments can go on a given item. So we'll see. It might cap at 4, I'm not sure. So we're just going to let it do its thing. And now it's done. And let's look and see what we got. Yeah. So this time it put Sweeping Edge, Mending, Knockback, and Smite. So it does cap Sweeping Edge. We're going to double check it, okay? Let's go double check it because some enchantments cannot go with other enchantments. So we're going to double check it because we're going to take it down here to the anvil and see if Impaling could actually go on it. So we're going to try, right? So this is what we just made, right? So now we're going to see if Impaling will go on it. Okay, so Impaling wouldn't have worked. What about Piercing? Okay, Piercing wouldn't have worked. Shoot, I don't have enough things to put on it. Okay, alright. So that test didn't work because those things won't even go on there in the first place. So we're going to put these down here, that way we don't confuse them, right? So what else could go on to this? I mean, obviously fire aspect, right? But we don't have separated fire aspect, I don't think, do we? I really wanted to see if it would allow us... Well, it says this can go on any item. So let's do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Alright. So this will be the 5th enchantment. So we'll be able to see if we can go higher than 4 enchantments. So we're going to grind it off real quick. Okay. We'll try this out. Okay. So it says money mending. Oh, actually, no. We can't do money mending because mending won't work then. Ugh, okay. Can't do money mending because money mending and mending won't stack. I mean, looting would work, but I don't know if I have a looting book. I don't think I do. There's flame. Backstabbing doesn't work. Actually, we might be able to use backstabbing if we change out the weapon. So let's change out the weapon. Let's see if we can do backstabbing. So we're gonna change out the weapon to a dagger. So our dagger has enchantments on it, so we're going to make a new one. We are. Okay. Alright, so we got a knife. Now we should be able to put backstab on it. Just need to be able to put it on there. Oh, backstab 1 is fine. So all of these should be applicable for this, I think. So we can put sharpness, smite. We could put knockback, fire aspect, sweeping edge. Oh wow, it can have all kinds of stuff on it. It can actually have impaling. Yeah, but it's not going to stack though, guys. It won't stack. It won't stack. Not sure if backstabbing is going to stack. I mean, it should, right? It should. So that'll be... Yeah, that'll be 5 enchants. So I'm trying to find out if it caps out, right? I don't know if it if it does, it's going to cap out at 4. So we need to, because there's 4 spaces. So we'll see. We will see. So this is going to put... This is going to put, hopefully, 5 enchants on it. And then we'll know, right? Alright, pick up our books and let's go see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I'm going to say that you could probably apply as many enchants as you want to. But, they have to be single books or it'll take the top applicable enchant from a multi-enchantment book. So, I think that's basically what we're looking at right now. So anyway, I hope this helped everyone on using the Mana Enchanter. I know it helped me a lot because I didn't understand or know any of this stuff. And, you know, it's important to know the capabilities of the mods that you're using. So now we know. And in the rest of this episode, we are going to be going to a new dimension. Doesn't that sound fun? Yes, sirree. And I have already built the portals. Oh, wait, I'm going to need the lighter. So we're going to be, on this particular venture, we are, oh, I should have put those up. In this particular venture, we are going to be using some waystones on the other side because these realms are not happy, friendly realms. So we're going to be using waystones. We'll have one on us for marking where we are, and then we'll have the waystone that we place right next to the portal. That way we can portal back and forth. And we're only going to do one realm at a time. So the quests. Did we get the journal? Oh, it says that we do. It says that we have the journal. Let's go see if we have it. Did I buy the journal? I don't remember if I bought the journal. It was a really long time ago, dude. That was like really long time ago. Doesn't it upload it to your like HUD? Yeah, there it is. There it is. This journal is written to assist newcomers in their journeys across the Everbright and the Everdawn worlds. If something has unique functionality, chances are I've written about it in this book. You might find new journal entries as you progress, so remember to check back periodically. I've marked each section with a bookmark on the side of the book. So we're going to be going to the Everbright, I guess. Everbright portal. The entrance to the Everbright dimension. The portal is made of turquoise stone bricks and can be lit with a zeal lighter. It seems the Everbright is constantly day, but it's somehow always brittle and cold. The world is home to lots of large, thick-coated fauna. Plenty of snow and spirit-like enemies can be found here. During the snow, more enemies like to show their faces as they much prefer the colder weather. We don't know anything about it because we haven't been there. And you can also do the Everdawn. The entry to the Everdawn dimension created with lunar stone bricks and lit with a zeal lighter. This world is always hot and humid, but the time is always at sunrise. Insects thrive here, especially during the rain when more of them leave their homes. The insects have grown to scary sizes, some being about half my size. The rain seems less heavy here, usually only a slight drizzle. The fauna here seems to be mostly reptilian with a few exceptions. Okay, now these places are scary. They're not happy, friendly places, okay? And we're only going to go to one today, so. I was just looking to see if it wants us to go specifically to places. Guess not. Everbright, Everdawn. I think we're going to go to the Everbright first. It wants us to get some stuff there. So let's go ahead and read this. Defensive traits. If you're having trouble defending yourself from elemental damage, consider crafting a new shield, tome, or totem. Craft epic offhanded soul. Infuses stats with blank gear. 40 to 60. Crafted through gear crafting profession station. Yay, more leveling. What's this? In the Everbright and Everdawn dimensions, you will find new tamables and new potential mounts. It might be fun to find a reindeer, camel, or even a cosmic fox. Camel saddle and a saddle. Okay. I don't really want to pet. I don't really want to mount, but we've already done that. If I put these up real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can't craft that, guys. I don't think our level is high enough on crafting. I think it's only like 38 or something like that. Yeah, I just can't keep up. Let's see. Everbright. It's really cold in this dimension, but you made it. The Everbright is a dimension of perpetual frost. Now would be a good time to refer to the blue journal, which we already did. So it wants us to go there. The first thing we're going to get, you notice sticks of different properties while exploring the Everbright. Perhaps it's even possible to use these sticks to craft spears. It might be a good idea to refer to the blue journal for the different types of sticks. I'm sure the gatekeeper noticed this too. It wants us to make a blue bright spear. And then the Everbright seems to be home to many foreign creatures. You can't really tell if they're mutations or natively weird. Creatures here seem to be covered in ice. Completion of this unlocks repeatable quests and repeatables chapter. So we have to kill 16 armored frost spirits and 16 Crinosaurus. Okay. And this, find more creatures in the Everbright dimension for research. Kill deified prowlers and poltergeists. And then a new headquarters. To access the Everbright's nature dungeon, you will first need to find the Dimension's blinding dungeon. According to the gatekeeper, you'll be able to find the summoner in the Everbright's blinding dungeon. Be careful with the summoner, as the summoner fights with lightning and energy attacks and has golems to guard themselves. According to gatekeeper, the summoner becomes stronger in the presence of more enemies. So it's group friendly. Defeat the summoner and you will be able to access the nature dungeon. You can also resummon the summoner by using the ethereal arc obtained from it on a blinding keystone. Summoner spawns at a minimum level of 45. He does lightning damage. Has a chance to drop a breeze stone. So we have to find the blinding dungeon and kill the summoner. The snow-capped oven can utilize the special hot and cold properties of the snow-capped mushrooms as a fuel source. Cooking with snow-capped mushrooms will result in a cold byproduct that may be useful elsewhere. So once it's a cooked stuff. The Nightmare Stalker is an extremely dangerous spirit. The beginning of the Stalker's spawn is accompanied by a characteristic sound and a message in chat. It also appears completely invisible. All you can see are two glowing eyes. While the Stalker is invisible, he moves much faster. When he receives damage, he loses his invisibility. The Nightmare Stalker notices the player from a great distance, up to 70 blocks, and immediately starts to stalk its victim. When attacking a victim, the stalker produces a piercing scream and causes blindness in its target, plunging them into complete darkness. The Nightmare Stalker spawns at a minimum level of 55. Oh, well, that sounds fun, doesn't it? Need a bit of an experience boost? Consider eating experience gained seafood crafted through professions. So it wants us to make higher level food. And uprooting. You've defeated the summoner, and in their dying moments they tell you about the nature dungeon. The nature dungeon is a massive green labyrinth. Consists of 4 floors. Each floor will contain 1 to 4 keys and a staircase leading up to the next floor. Resting at the top of the floor, you will find a starlit crusher. This slow-moving tree packs a punch, but opportunities to stun the tree may arise if you're using a spear. According to the gatekeeper, the starlit crusher becomes stronger in the presence of more enemies. Should you find a nature dungeon that's already been cleared, you can go back to the gatekeeper and purchase the required keys. You can also resummon the starlit crusher by using the nature arc obtained from it on the nature keystone. Starlit crusher spawns at minimum level 50. It does lightning damage. It can drop a Bree rune. The Codex is an accessory gear item that you can equip, which starts dropping at level 50. The Codex provides powerful stats to the player depending on the diversity of the gear equipped. The bottom lists requirements, such as having 2 uniques, 1 piece of normal gear, and 2 rune words equipped. Depending on the number of these you have equipped, the Codex provides more stats, which can be seen in the tooltip. That's interesting. We can't click it yet, though. Well, I mean, we clicked it, but it's not going to give it to us because we haven't done the other stuff yet. And then it's going to want us to go to the end. We have to go through both tracks. So. The Supreme Bone Collar is a more powerful version of the Bone Collar. It boasts increased defenses and has 2 combat phases. You can find them in the Dark Towers, in the Blue Skies dimension, and the End. Supreme Bone Collar spawns at a minimum level of 45 and mythic rarity. Is that gonna drop? Oh no, that's just kill one. Okay. The gatekeeper did mention there would be civilization in the Everbright and Everdawn. You'll just need to find it. So we have to find the villages in each one. Apparently, if you find a night watcher, they can provide you with a bag of spoils, which will let you pickpocket villagers. That's horrible. Seems like a criminal activity that would be frowned upon by them. That is if they catch you. Well, we don't want to pickpocket villagers. That sounds terrible. So anyway, that's what we're going to be attempting today. We can put on a couple of more of these crystals, so I was thinking we should probably pick some out. I think it's 2, maybe 3. It says it does damage. Elemental damage. What's our elemental? What is our elemental resistance, guys? Chaos, lightning, cold, fire. So I guess it's a combination of all 3 of these. Fire, cold, and lightning. So, I mean, our resistances are actually pretty nice. It looks like. It looks like. Oh, now that's a nice gem. And it gives to our magic shield, too. Gives the augment capacity. It's only +2 though. Augment effect. That's pretty nice. I think we should definitely put this one on. Fire skill damage and chaos resistance sounds like a win. It does, it does. Let's put this one on and this one. Nah, we can't put that one on. That's okay. I'd rather have the resistances, honestly, because it sounds like we're going to get our butts kicked. Doesn't it? Alright, let's go ahead and rest and venture on, shall we? So we're gonna open up this portal, this one, the blue one. We're gonna put this zeal lighter in our backpack and leave it there. Now, I have been to these dimensions before. If you've watched my, it was chocolate edition, wasn't it? Yeah, it was chocolate edition. Okay, so we're going to clear this out a little bit. Oh, wow, it is really bright here. Everbright portal. And let's go ahead and mark this so we know. Everbright portal. Alright, so what we got on here? Some rams over here. There's an armored frost spirit. Now these things are going to hurt, probably. There's some kind of structure right there. Should probably start making our way that direction. We're going to get the pets out because I don't want to get my butt killed. There's a structure that way. So let's go towards the house over here. See what this is. We got flowers. You know me and flowers. I love flowers. Oh. Wow, you have a lot of hit points, dude. Whew. Oh, right. A monkfish. And he dropped leather. Yeah, we're just gonna have to kill everything, because, it still thinks we're on Christmas, which is funny. Okay, those guys don't drop anything. Oh, yeah, they did. Cara beef. So it said that we were gonna have to cook some food or something, so, and these are plants of some type. There's something over there. I don't know what that is. Hello. Just a sheep that drops mutton. So those are just normal sheep. Hello. Flowers. Polar posies. That's cool. So let's put plants together, right? And seeds. Alright, let's see what this is. Looks like it belongs in the overworld because it has overworld wood. Okay, I recognize this. I recognize this. Lure and breaking. Nothing. Okay. This house is really funny. The first time I played Valhalla Enhanced Vanilla, like the very first time, I converted this particular POI into my base. So there's something right here. It looks like there's villages. There's something right here. That looks like a dungeon of some kind. And another village. Cool looking trees. It said something about sticks, didn't it? Rude. What on earth is that? What are you? Okay. Well, I just whacked it because I'm brutal. Oh, excuse me. I'm allergic to the berries. Brewberries. I wonder what brewberries are for. Should that go with food? I don't know. I don't know. We've got star flares. I don't know what star flares are. What are star flares? Use. Makes a star emitter, of course, guys. How could you not know that? Okay, I gotta get out my axe for ease of chopping. I'm gonna grab some of these trees. Okay. Got a few saplings. And some wood. Put the wood down here, I guess. And we got some sticks. And that's how we make our spear. We're not melee, so I hope the game knows that. There's lots of these, whoa. There seems to be lots of these tower structures. Hello, sheepy sheeps. Brisk bloom. Heard that. Come back. I don't actually know what those things are. Okay, we're gonna go towards that. Oh, actually, let's kill these cows real quick. Because, it says we gotta do some cooking, right? Oh, we'll leave that one. Because it's a baby. Don't need to be all bloodthirsty and stuff. Looks like there's a, nasty over there. Whoa. Yeah, we're not going to mine right now. I just want to adventure, and then we'll mine. Okay? Because that's going to want us to get all the ores, you know. You know. Oh, that looks like a kitty cat. Of some kind. Sorry, Mr. Cow. So this looks like a village. With a cave. Hello, village. Urs. Soul fragments. And we get to listen to them crying. That's fun. Hi.
Hi.
Trade. So, I got pickaxes. Various tools. Warding pearl.
Hi there.
Okay, you're nobody.
Hey.
Hey. No priest. Seriously. Well, so much for we're not going to mine. Okay, well, we're here anyway. When in Rome, right? Well, that doesn't look happy. Well, they can't float, so that's great. Fallsite. Pyrope gemstone. Moonstone shard. Turquoise dirt. I'm pretty sure we don't need to keep the turquoise dirt. Turquoise dripstone. Well, we're here, so let's just go ahead and do this. Might as well, right? Might as well. Can you like go away, please? Pretty please with sugar on top. Well, crud, guys. Guess we're going to be doing some mining since we're here anyway. Truly did not mean to fall in. I froze. Frozen rose or froze. That's funny. That's funny. Super glad that our pick works here. That would be annoying if it didn't. Just a guess, but I'm pretty sure that's going to hurt if it hits us. So we might want to be a little bit careful. I'm not sure how much of this stuff we're going to need, so we're just going to get up a few of everything. That way we have it, you know? Just seems like a smart thing to do. I mean, since we're here anyway, right? Might as well. Light up the world. Something's making disturbing noises. Go mining. So the ores here give lots of experience. The little ghost guys are kind of cute. I like the little noise they make. It's kind of adorable. Do-do-do. Kind of sounds like a gorilla. I don't know what the moonstone shards are for. We might have to start putting them into block form. I wonder what full sight's for. I don't see any structures down here. Wait, what is that? There's something right there. Not seeing anything in our immediate vicinity, though. So I'm sure there's stuff, right? Sure there is. Probably dungeons and whatnot. Let's not fall down there. I think we've done enough falling for one day. Oops. Kind of sort of didn't mean to do that. We need a crafting upgrade for our backpack, guys. So we can craft from the backpack. Sounds like it would be a good thing to do. So we got a whole lot to explore, eh? We got a whole lot to explore. I'm gonna take all this stuff back to the house and smelt it up and see what we get for it, eh? Eh? Give me that back. Yeah, there's definitely something over there. There's a nightmare stalker. Didn't it say something about nightmare stalkers being horrific or something like that? We gotta kill one. Let's do it. It says it can hear me from really far away. Probably not one of the smartest things I've done. It says it's right in front of us. Don't know what level that's at. When in doubt, build it out. Oh, it could be above us. I think it's in that cave over there. I think it jumps. Don't know. It is like a boss, though. It's not moving. It disappeared when I went this way. Like on the radar. I think it might be below us. I think it might be below us. Why do you guys always end up in the wall? It's crazy. Well, he disappeared. Come on down here, buddy. Oh, he died. Yeah, I think this stalker guy is above. Because we went down and he disappeared. So... that pretty much means that he's above. I don't know. This is probably incredibly stupid. Probably. Yep, there he is. That's him. Wow, he has a million hit points, dude. Oh, that's terrifying. Whew. All right. Wow, we got him. Okay, that's cool. That's actually kind of funny because that's like one of the first things the big things I killed in Prodigium. So that's kind of funny. A little bit. He definitely had a lot of hit points, didn't he? Hopefully we won't run into another one. They seem kind of rare, so... I don't know what this rhinestone's for. We don't have a whole lot of it, so I'll pick some up just in case we need it, right? We're going to be heading back to the house here in a second. I don't know what the frost spirits are for. I do want to pick up some of this, though, because it might be for something. Rhinestone. So this is supposed to be where we kill all the ghosts and stuff like that. Alright. Now we have half of a gazillion of these things, so I think we should probably head back. I don't know what it's all for, but I guess we'll find out, right? Packed ice. Alright, let me look at this. Frost spirits. Whoa. Is that like all underwater? I think it might be. Huh. Okay. Alright, well, I think that's quite enough exploration for today. I think we're gonna go ahead and head on back to the house. And do a looky-loo at some of the ores that we got. And see what we can do with them. We also need to craft that this snow cap oven. Requires snow cap mushroom blocks, which we did not find any of those. We will look when we go next, okay? We didn't find any this time around. So let's go ahead and smelt up this ore, shall we? And see what kind of stuff we have. I don't know if these get smelted. Do you smelt these? No? Okay. Let's go put these in the blue skies chest. And let's go ahead and make these into a block because... Okay, so it's a 4. Moonstones. It's a backwards compatible. No, it is not. Okay, so we don't want to do all of them as moonstones because they're not backwards compatible. But that makes blocks. So you can store the blocks. Interesting. So we have blocks of moonstone, then we have moonstone, and then we have like a gazillion shards, yeah? So the shards makes the lighter, makes a pressure plate, makes the spears that they were talking about. Let's make a spear real quick. So just 2 sticks. And there. So we made the spear. So these go like this. Okay. And we got some of this turquoise rock stuff. Okay. And some of this other stuff here. So we got some ice, packed ice, rhinestone. So the rhinestone is a stand-in for smooth stone. Doesn't look like it's for anything specifically. It's just, you know, like decoration blocks. So let's go ahead and do away with this for now. Because we're going to be working with this stuff right now, so we might as well just keep it on us, right? We got some ice. And we've got these cool turquoise dripstones. This goes into Chaos Reborn, which these nightmare claws are what it dropped, and they are for making weapons that we don't need. Okay. Soul fragments. What are soul fragments for? Makes the warding pearl. I don't know what the warding pearl is. Sounds important though, doesn't it? Warding pearl. Brew berries. I could probably plant some of this stuff. Let's go plant a few of them outside. Go away. Can't plant it. So I guess I'm gonna have to use shears. So this is just a food source. I'll have to use shears to pick up the actual plants, because you can't like plant it. Okay, okay. A whole bunch of flowers and stuff. Flowers. So frozes can make light blue dye. And that's about it. So we have some saplings, which we're going to leave in here. Winter leaf seeds, pine fruit seeds. Let's go plant those outside. I wonder if you could plant them straight in the ground or if it has to be tilled. sounds neat though, right? Okay, you can't plant those. So it's probably going to require tilled, I'm thinking. So put those in here. Star flares. Right, those are those things that made the weird star emitter. Don't know what that is. And of course we just got some generic leather. And we've got some meats. So the beef gets smelted into cooked cara beef. And the cooked cara beef is just for eating straight up. So, and the fish is just for cooking and eating. All right. I think that's going to be just about it. We got logs and sticks, which we're going to put in here as samples. All right, guys. I think that's going to be just about it for this episode. So we killed the nightmare stalker. Ooh. And we got some cool ores. And once it's all smelted down, tomorrow we will look at what we can make with it. All right? And then we're probably going to go back into the dimension and do some more exploring. All right. Well, I had a lot of fun today, and I hope you guys did too. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Y'all take care, okay? Toodles!